Hey everybody, and welcome to our first morning run. It is a lovely Monday morning for you guys here, and I figured we'd start off our morning run series with a little classic here, Binding of Isaac. Gotta love the classics. And along those same lines, we're gonna try and bust our -11 streak with an Isaac run. Alright? Let's see, our seed ELNN M2BH. There we go. I can turn the music on a little bit for you guys. So, I love immediately get hit. I gotta get back in the Isaac groove. It's been a little bit since I played Isaac. We've been playing a lot of Risk of Rain on the stream lately. Anyways, I wanted to talk a little bit about my motivations, kind of my reason for doing a YouTube stream. A lot of people are like, Bastion, why are you doing a YouTube stream? You already have your regular Twitch stream to focus on. And well, I have a few reasons. I think they're valid reasons as well. My biggest reason is just that I have a new time slot now with the new job. And a lot of my viewers aren't able to make that time slot, but I still want you guys to have content. Ooh, Curse the Blind. I think we just take it. Tech X? Tech X! I feel like the Isaac gods have spoken. Tyrone has reached down from his throne, his Ty throne, and said, you know what, Bastion, you know what, I agree. You should have a YouTube series. A Tech X start, that is incredible. On a Curse of the Blind, no less. Holy crap. Let me just get hyped there for a second. So, anyways, I want to make some content for my viewers who aren't able to catch my stream at the new time. And plus, I've always wanted to try out YouTube. I mean, since this is the episode to do it, like, my biggest kind of influencers as a streamer are definitely, like, hands down, wow. Freaking Soul Heart start as well, right there from a fire. But my biggest influences as a streamer are hands down Markiplier and Northern Lion. Like, Northern Lion, easily best YouTuber when it comes to Binding of Isaac. No one is even in his league, or has done it nearly as long as he has. He's on episode, like, 600 and something of his Binding of Isaac Rebirth series. And then Markiplier was actually, he's the first YouTuber I watched, and kind of the person who more or less convinced me to start streaming and start playing video games for an audience. Because I saw him, what he was doing, and like opening his heart to the world, and I thought that was really awesome. That was really powerful to me. And I wanted to emulate that. I wanted to grow up and be just like Marky Moo. So those are kind of my main reasons for doing it. Just a lot of my big influencers do it. And ooh, one of these is a library. I think we try out, focus in, get a black heart, that's good. Get a map, reroll everything, and get a soul heart. 2 soul. Ah, we should have used. I was gonna use the battery to get a dice charge back, but we'll live. We'll live. We'll be okay. So immediately hopping into streaming mode now. Let's talk about Isaac. No, but really, let's talk about Isaac. Let's talk a little bit about kind of the phenomena of Isaac on Twitch. Isaac is one of the... There's the battery, we didn't have to worry. Is one of the bigger games on Twitch, considering, like, reroll that. A little Bobby Bomb, some homing bombs, that's alright. We can get some nice bomb synergies, that gives us 5 bombs. We can come over here and check the bomb room. But let's face it, Binding of Isaac is, like, oftentimes competing for the front page. Pretty fly, that's good. Paralysis, not necessarily too good. range down. I feel like that was overall a win. We got a pretty fly. We got some tiers up. But Binding of Isaac has a staying power that a lot of games... Oh my god, curse the maze, just let me go. Let me be free. Anyways, I'll stop interrupting myself and actually speak. But Binding of Isaac has shown a staying power that not a lot of other games have shown. I was hoping for a battery there just because I want to be able to reroll our devil deal here, but I guess we'll just take what we get. The game has been good to us so far, and really, I'd rather get something from our item room than friggin' mom's pad. I said I'd stop interrupting myself, and then I immediately turn around and interrupt myself. So, it showed a staying power. It's been around for a while, a long while at this point. And I think it's gonna be here to stay. Just because it has a pretty big following. Like, speaking of Northern Lion, whenever Northern Lion gets on and does an Isaac run, he has, like, 4,000 people watching him. Like, holy crap, that's incredible. Like, that's bordering on ridiculous. Easily front page. You've got a community of speed runners who do speed runs on Isaac. I'm impressed with their ability to do speedruns. I could never do it. It's not something I am good at, nor is it something I particularly enjoy, but, you know, they do, and kudos to them for that. Who am I to tell them how to live their lives? But with these speedrunners and these streakers and things like that, you just get kind of a staying power just because the community that doesn't exist with a lot of other games that seem to kind of come and go. Very similar to how, like, League of Legends has a community. Host hat, that's very good. That'll protect us from the mom foot, and that'll give us a more protection if we get some synergy with bombs. Remember, we have the homing bombs now from our last floor, so we can probably get some good synergies from that. I need to be using more of the smaller circles for Tech X, just because those tend to be a little bit stronger in my experience. So, it'd be really cool to get a nice bomb synergy, like maybe some Dr. Fetus love, but I think that's asking too much. That's asking too much for our first morning run here, especially considering how good it's already been to us with a freaking Tech X start. Like, Tech X start. Let's just repeat that a couple times. Hanged Man, I know you guys can't see my cards. I need to move my webcam. I'll make sure to do that before the next morning run. That was a little Hanged Man. Not super good, not really what we're looking for. I think we just go to the boss. It's Peep. It's the one that looks like the bloat, but thankfully isn't. Damage on HP, that's good, especially if we get some good devil deal here. And that is a good devil deal. Now, I think we pick up the Guppy Paw, maybe use it once, and then re-roll it. Oh, we got full Guppy! Holy crap! Tech X, full Guppy? Are you freaking kidding me? Holy crap! Okay. Let's get hyped for that. And we are definitely making good time. We're going to be making even better time now for Boss Rush and even possibly Hush. Like, how would that, like, how incredible would it be for our first morning run to be to the Hush? Like, I think if we get to the Hush, if we have an opportunity to do the Hush, I'll go for it. I'll do it. So I think this is the kind of run you do that. Full soul hearts. I think that's pretty good. If we get any more soul hearts, I'll be upset because we spent a red heart to get 3 soul hearts with our Guppy Paw. And we would not need to if we find any more soul hearts. But I think this is the perfect level of soul hearts to be at right now. There's that Chariot. Chariot, I will keep it. We don't have anything else. What we're really wanting is maybe a card to help us out and teleport us out of Boss Rush, so we can get a free Boss Rush item. Oh, I should use Guppy's Paw twice so we can get into the boss trap rooms. That's okay. We don't need to go to the boss trap rooms. We're in a pretty good place, all things considered. I missed the penny. Oh well, we don't need a penny. If we get a shop, we can actually go check it now because we'll be able to buy something. Per throw is good. That's like a second dice shard for us. Dice shard, second D6 for us, just in case we, you know, need it. But I don't think we will. We're crushing it. Like, this build is good enough. With just this, we could win. Like, anything else is just gravy. Mom Knife is going to make it weird. So I think we take it. We take the Mom Knife. Because Tech X is one of the actual synergies with Mom's Knife that doesn't screw you over. We grab the key, we re-roll, and we leave. Because we don't have 30 coins, Bastion. We only had 15. And you wasted a re-roll. Good thing you have per throw. I mean, we might get a charge. We're not going to get a charge. But we have per throw, so if we need to re-roll, we can. Put me in a bit of a predicament. Do we go back to the shop? I think we do, just in my quest to find the secret room. We're going to backtrack a little bit anyways. Might as well grab the Eternal Heart. Makes me a little bit worried that we won't get rid of all of our red hearts in time, but Judgment, blow him up, and I think, yeah, we don't, it's not, if I can complete a sentence for you guys. I'm mad at myself right now because we used our reroll, our D-roll, you could say. But we didn't need it anyways, it turns out. And I think Lump of Coal is pretty good. I think we'll take it. Do we go back and get Spider Mob? I don't think we do. I don't think we get the Spider Mob. I think we just leave him there and hope for something better on this floor. We now have 4 red hearts to get rid of. And we got the goat head. It's like, what do we need to make this run better? How about guaranteed devil deals? Well, I guess that does make it better, doesn't it? I think that mom hand just squished like 20 flies. It's like, you're only worth like 1 fly. You can't see it in this room very well. But because of coal, our Tech X is getting giant whenever we launch it. Lemon Party, I think we keep per throw. It's a little bit less fun, maybe, but I think it's prudent. We got enough hearts to check here, and flight, not to mention flight. But that ended up not being worth it. So, you know, you win some, you lose some. I can't expect everything in this run to just be incredibly spectacularly awesome. Even if it's been treating us incredibly well so far with Tech X, Full Guppy, Mom Knife, like everything we could ever want. I'm just waiting for Brimstone. I haven't seen Brimstone in probably 50 runs. This is gonna be the run. Just to kind of help be like, yeah, you made the right decision doing YouTube Isaac runs, Bastion. And it's gonna lull me into this false sense of security, and then it's gonna crush my hopes and dreams as soon as it can. Okay, refreshed and protected, that's alright. What we got in here? Should we have used the per throw there? Probably not. Does it actually matter? No. Our build is so incredibly powerful now, it doesn't matter even remotely. Tears up just to help us out. And what is this? Be something good. Ah, it's not anything good. But we got range up, and that's pretty good. That's probably the fastest brownie fight I've ever had. Rotten Baby is okay. I think we can do better, and I was wrong. I was terribly, terribly mistaken. But we'll take it. We'll take it just because I need to get rid of red hearts at this point. Because we have 4 of them. We had 5 because Halo gave us an extra one. So now we're down to 4. So we just gotta get good devil deals. And with the goat head, we're gonna get those devil deals. So, alright. Looking for our... I think we're definitely on track for the boss rush. That's gonna be after this floor. So unless we have like a 10-minute floor and we just go running in circles and don't know what's going on, we'll get it. I think we save our reroll for the boss rush if we can. If we can't, no biggie. I'd rather use it on the devil deal just because the devil pool items are much better. Much better. So I know that Northern Lion does his bedwed behead. I don't want to steal directly from Northern Lion. So let's see. Would you rather fight a horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses? No, that's bad. That's bad. Don't actually answer that. I can come up with something better than that. Would you rather be forced to play Isaac for the rest of eternity, or never be able to play video games ever again? Am I coming up with this terribly planned conundrum? I ended up donating a little bit more money than I intended to. I wanted to be able to buy something from the shop, but like I said, like, boo-hoo, we'll only have Guppy and Tech-X and Mom Knife. However will we survive this run? Flush. Flush that item down the toilet because it's so garbage. Do we reroll flush? I mean, we can. But again, I think we save our reroll. There's a better place to use it. We could theoretically go back and reroll it and then pick up the battery. That might be an option if we can get a couple more coins here. But we didn't. Not that sad. I mean, I'll get over it. Didn't expect that to happen. Okay. I guess we do have homing bombs. I should have expected that. Just bedwed behead is the perfect kind of conversation game, is what I would call it. Because it's a theoretical game that... What even is this? Judas Shadow. Okay, I mean, I'll take it. It's better than nothing. And we don't know what any of these are. Do we do it because we don't know what any of these are? I think we just pick one up. Infestation, that's alright. That's alright. Well, bam. Definitely focus down that guy. The Mask of Infamy, easily my least favorite boss. But bedwed behead is just kind of the perfect conversation game because it gives you like a nice theoretical exercise, and also gives like the viewers, like in a YouTube context, something to think about that you can expand upon. It's like, would you rather is kind of the same idea, except I would have to do better about scripting those in advance instead of just kind of hoping that they pop into mind. Instead of like, would you rather the Hollow, the Headless Horseman, or the Frail? Like, excuse me, bedwed behead, the Hollow, the Horseman, and the Frail. Like, you can just come up with those. They're a little bit easier to come up with on the spot. Definitely take care of the Brimstone before anything else. Got a little soul heart from that. That's always helpful. But I think, and we're gonna do fine. We're crushing this boss rush, like no questions asked. Even though we didn't get a teleport out, like we're fine. We're not worried. We're not like, oh god, I hope we're able to get through it. Like 2 orbitals, Tech-X, Guppy. Like, it doesn't really get much better than this. The only thing we're missing, like I said, is Brimstone. We could have... Now, is that Bloat or was that just Peep? I don't know. Killed it too fast. Now we could have just killed ourselves and taken a Judas Shadow or Guppy Collar restart, but I think that, you know, just crush it. We'll just crush. That was like a 2-minute boss rush. That's not bad at all, and we're still on track for the Hush should we decide that we hate ourselves enough to do the Hush. Do we keep the counterfeit penny? I mean, knowing that we're going to the Hush, I think we do. Ooh. I think we get the counterfeit penny just because one of the benefits of going to the Hush is an extra shop. So we can get some mun-muns and maybe spin those at that extra shop. So the womb floors are kind of... They're not quite my least favorite floors, because my least favorite floor is the cathedral, because the cathedral has like 5 possible enemies you fight. But they're pretty up there. They have the benefit over the cathedral of having more enemies you can fight, but they're big and they're hard to find the boss room. Luckily we did pretty easily, so maybe I shouldn't be complaining. Just let my fly army take care of that. Is Isaac's head better than the counterfeit penny? Probably not. Am I gonna keep it? Yes. Just because he's cute. Oh, Blastocyst. It's been a while since I fought you. You're not gonna like this build. We might reroll Stevie. Do we reroll Pact? No. No, we take that damage. We take that Tears Up. And then we run into a fire to celebrate. Around the coat hanger. I was kind of hoping for an Emperor card in here, just so we could skip the next floor, or maybe skip the cathedral. But we're down to no red hearts, which will make the Hush a much easier fight, just because we'll have the Polaroid activating now. Alright, so I was hoping, I was kind of between doing a morning vlog versus a morning video game. So this is probably going to end up being a little bit of both. A little bit of like, hey, here's my life, here's what I'm doing, and like, hey, here's some Binding of Isaac content that I know you guys enjoy. So anyways, hey, here's my life, here's what I'm doing. Right now, like I said, we're looking at growing into YouTube. Why are we doing that? I think that, like I said... Oh, hi, Sloth. We're going to crush that really quickly. And we boop the Bob Rotten Head, and then we re-roll it, and I don't want the Yum Heart. I think that YouTube is a good medium to also just check my growth. Like, I have one video that I lied in terribly, like... a year ago, 2 months ago, where I said I'd post weekly videos. That didn't happen. But I can look back at that and see, like, how much I've grown as a streamer, as a on-video, in-video game personality, and just, in general, as a person, since I made that video. And it's interesting to see that personal growth and to have it recorded. Like, unless I take it down, which I'm not going to, anyone can go and see kind of where I was at that point, where baby Bastion the Great was July 2016. And I think that's really cool. That it's kind of going to be there forever, but that also it can grow forever. Like, who knows, maybe... Ooh, Empty Vessel. Oh, I shouldn't have grabbed it, actually. We already have Flight. But I think Empty Vessel also gives us damage. Anyways, we're going to do Hush. I'm going to regret this, but we're going to do Hush. Alright, we go to the shop first. Blank card. If we get a good card with blank card, that'll be worth it. Cancer. We don't grab Cancer, because that's going to give us a heart. And we don't want a heart. Open all these guys. That'd be funny if that was Chaos card. It wasn't, but that would be funny. But for the rest of eternity, people will be able to go and look at that System Shock pre-alpha video and be like, hey, here's Bastion when he was just starting off. And I think that's pretty neat. And who knows, maybe in a couple years it'll be like super popular and people will be like, oh look, this is like little Bastion, how cute. I don't know why I picked that up. Our stats are like where I want them to be. I guess we pick up Midas Touch just as a form of protection. And then we go. Honestly, those were all really mediocre items. But now we fight the Hush. It might be a little bit quiet here. Just because this is a tough fight for me. But you know, it's our first morning run. I gotta christen it with a Hush fight, right? Ooh, we didn't pick up our tower card. That would have been good to use here. We do have our cube of meat, and we can use it should we need to. Did we get hit? Oh, I didn't realize we got hit. We can use our cube of meat to our advantage since we got hit. Do a little bit of extra damage to the Hush. Get all up in his grill. So let's discuss fan theories. The biggest, most frequent fan theory I've heard about the Hush is that it's a representation of Isaac suffocating in the chest. The second one, probably tied for the biggest one I've heard, is that it's like Isaac's aborted brother that like died in the womb. And this is a representation of us killing his brother in the womb. Both are kind of really creepy ideas, not something to spend too much time thinking about. Like a lot of Isaac lore, or like Five Nights at Freddy's lore. Best not to think about it too much, but I think we might actually end up skipping the third phase here. And we did. And we did! No tier whirlpools of death! No tier whirlpools of death. Alright, let's hop on up. This run is just going incredibly well. Incredibly well. Unfortunately, we don't have an Emperor card to skip the most boring floor. Let's hand rock there. We don't really need money unless we get money as power, but our damage is in a good enough place that we don't need money as power. We're crushing everything in like one hit. Pretty much, I say, as we fail to crush something in one hit. Health up. Ooh, crap. Health up is not a pill we wanted. We have to avoid red hearts now so we can keep the benefit of the Polaroid. No, what am I saying? We're crushing it. Like, we're just absolutely crushing everything in one hit. If we don't have the benefit of the Polaroid, so what? Like, with an OP run like this, not having the benefit of the Polaroid does not break the run or end the game. We already got past the hardest fight. We beat the Hush. Everything after this is going to be easy. Especially, like, the only worry that you have, like, once you succeed in the Hush with the rest of the fight is just all of the health you lost in the Hush fight, and we didn't lose a lot of health. Like, we're doing incredibly good on health. We've got a lot of soul hearts. Like, we're still in a good place health-wise. So with that, the rest of the run is going to be really, really easy. Just like that. Bada bing, bada boom. Yeah. Alright. We don't have any Yera. We do have our die, so we can re-roll everything in here should we want to. And I think we grab the old ball and chain, and then we re-roll everything. Lusty Blood's alright. Obsessed Fan. Those are a couple of mediocre items. I was hoping to kind of end the run with like a weird sort of build. I think we take the Forget Me Now. You just grab, like, re-grab those 4 chests. Cricky Body. Reroll enemies. I think we take the little unicorn and we ignore the Cursed Eye. Ooh, and we're out of keys. No Adam keys for us. That's okay, though. Like I said, our build is already pretty ridiculous as it is. It doesn't need to be any more ridiculous. But I will take a soul. Flaming Tears, I mean, why not? I support LGBTQ. I'll take Flaming Tears anytime I can. 5 Ragman. It's weird. Ragman is one of the most difficult bosses you can fight on the first floor of an Isaac run. Like, if your build isn't good, that can be ripped. Like, that can just end it for you. But you fight like 5 of them here in the chest, and you just instantly crush them like no biggie. It's funny, just the difference in power. I think it's funny. It's kind of the same thing with the Mega Fatties we just killed. Get 4 Mega Fatties in a room on literally any other floor, and you're like, well, I guess it was a good run while it lasted. Ooh, come on, flies. Flies are the real MVP here. That's what you get when you get, like, 3rd floor Guppy. Was it 3rd? I think it was 3rd floor Guppy. It was really early floor Guppy. Mongo Baby, just because, you know, why not? Well, bam. Let's see, what do we need to make this build better? It could use more damage. I feel like it's a little bit lacking in damage. Not killing enemies instantly. Beelzebub. Oh, thanks. Hematemesis. Luck up. Health up. Another health up. Pretty Fly. Full Halo. Infested. Infested. Could really use some Brimstone. I think Brimstone, like I've been saying since like the beginning of the run, could really take this build over the top and to the next level. What we got here? A little Peeper. We're just getting like all of the familiars now. We got one little Isaac head near the beginning of the run. I guess more like halfway through it, if we're being reasonable. And now we're getting all of the familiars in the game. Doing surprisingly good at not picking up soul hearts, despite, or excuse me, not picking up red hearts, despite the realization that we don't really need to avoid them. Why am I coming back to this chest? Because it's Speedball. Like, of course you come back for Speedball. If we get spun, I mean, I'm not going to say I told you so, but I will say I told you so. Capricorn, oh, we got our red heart. Right before the boss fight, we picked up a red heart, guys. I think the run's over. I don't think we're gonna win. And there you have it. The christening of our morning run. Our morning jog, you might call it. Mom Knife, Tech X, Peeper, Mongo Baby, Guppy, Beelzebub. This was a ridiculous run. You guys have to try it out if you get the chance. Here's the seed again. ELNNM2BH. Definitely check it out, and I hope you enjoyed the morning run. I know I enjoyed filming it for you guys, putting it together, and making it. And I really look forward to seeing where this will go, and where my Twitch will go, and where we will go together. And I hope to catch you guys in my next video. If you liked the video, please like, please subscribe. Both of those things help. And I hope to catch you in the next video. Bye!